I'm drawing hearts with the words I love inside them. I suppose I've forgotten the names of those I love, or I haven't drawn the hearts big enough to hold them all, or I'm simply confirming with myself my ability to love. It bothers me that I haven't put the names in. 2 days ago, I decided to test my younger brother, who runs this hospital. He sat at the foot of my bed watching me, and I sat at the head of my bed watching him. What was there to say? Eventually, I blurted out, "I'm mentally ill." I said it because I wanted him to say that I wasn't, or that, if I was, I would soon be fine, that life was like this for a lot of people from time to time, that I wasn't alone, that I had nothing to be ashamed of, and that I'd be just as right as rain in no time. My brother answered, "Yes, you are." No more and no less, a brief life sentence hanging in the air between us like a raised fist. I sat on my bed and stared out the window. Eventually, my brother went on a bit to say that he felt my admission was a big step forward, an essential part of the healing process, and now, perhaps, I'd be able to open up with my psychiatrist. "You've got to be honest, Mel," he said. And of course he's right. But one must find the words first, and words don't come as easily to me. And I don't mean to sound disrespectful, but the thing is, there is no psychiatrist here for me to open up with. I would like to ask my brother when and if I'll see one, but I can't find the right words to do that either, and I'm ashamed besides. Rather, we spend our time staring at one another, and the days go by. Reg told me that he has a difficult choice to make. That is, whether to treat me as a brother would, or as a regional health authority CEO would. And he has chosen brother, which means he comes to visit but doesn't interfere with my hospital care. I guess that makes sense. It sounds nice. But I would have preferred it had he chosen CEO because, after all, I do have a family, and what I need, at least according to Reg, is a shrink to be honest with, and I could use a plug from him, an endorsement rather. And so, perhaps he could produce one for me, because I think I would like to get some help. I mean, it's wonderful that he's being brotherly, but it raises the question then of who's in charge of me here. In the meantime, I've decided to write a few things down, things about myself, my life, etc., so that when my time comes to open up, if it should, I'll have a bit of an idea of what to say. Bethesda Hospital, Steinbach, Manitoba. Date, find newspaper, determine date, insert here. The custodian brings a newspaper to me every morning. He's a friend of mine and former custodian of Elmdale School. I'm a methodical man, so this business re-losing my mind is frustrating. I keep records of everything. Every transaction, every purchase, every drawing my children ever made, every notebook they filled as students, everything. But they're not doing me much good now. In my travel diaries, I record seating orders: wife, Elvira, and daughter Miriam, left side of 6-seater plane. Pilot, myself, and other daughter Marge, on right side. Wind coming from the north. Elvira decked out in colorful new pantsuit, gas gauge at halfway mark, etc. I wrote my own textbook on Canadian history when I found the existing province-issued text to be inadequate. I have 3 filing cabinets with file folders precisely labeled and carefully maintained. In my safety deposit box, I have kept, for 42 years, the receipt for the wedding rings my wife and I bought at Burke's Jewelers, and also the receipt from the hotel we stayed in on our wedding night. $11. I didn't sleep at all that night. Not for a second. I was a wreck. I willed my hands to stop trembling. I would have shouted at them if I hadn't worried about waking Elvira. I'm rather a nervous man, prone to panic attacks and nail-biting. I worry. There are 2 things that help to dispel my nervous energy: writing and walking. Once, years ago, I stopped walking and lay down in my bed for several months. Once, very recently, I went for a walk and ended up in a town 20 miles away. When I say writing...